Hello there, Tariq here from Bloggers Bloom. Now, in this video, I address yet another very frequently asked question, which is basically how to make money blogging. Yes, everyone is sort of used to the idea of blogging and how exactly to blog. I mean, go ahead and post your content and then start creating more and more content, but the actual process of actually making money online. So I figured in this video, I can probably address all those concerns and try to solve that one major frequently asked question of how to make money blogging. So to begin with, when you're going ahead and blogging, your first step is to actually have a goal in mind. Now, your goal could be that you want to actually sell a particular product or maybe a service, which can either be on your personal side or maybe even a business that you actually have. Now, for instance, a product could be an ebook that you actually have, maybe an online course, any digital product, a software, etc. These are the various products that you would like to sell. Second is basically the services. Now, whether it is a consultancy service, your freelancing, example, your content writing, architectural, interiors, digital marketing, etc. There are various services that you can actually offer on your blog. Now, like I said, the end goal is to ensure that your customers actually either buy a product from you or a service. Now, how exactly do you go about that? So once you're very clear about your service and your your goal, step two is basically to plan and work backwards. Yes. Now, when I say plan and work backwards, it is basically if you need to sell a product or a service, you definitely need customers, and not just any customer. You need to build your own tribe, basically a community of loyal customers and audience, and who basically sees you as an authority, or what I say, a subject matter expert. Now, take an instance of maybe you have a product and you've got a maybe a database or email database or something, and maybe you've even got it on your website and you blasted mails to everyone saying that you've got a product online. This is the first time you're ever receiving a mail. Now, what are the chances of you going ahead and picking it? Now, if the product is really good and if something which of a brand which you really know of, you may consider it, and the chances are maybe 1 out of every 10 customers will go ahead and pick up the product. Now, take another scenario here. Let's say you've engaged with a particular brand, even if it is not a well-known brand at all, maybe for instance, my own brand. So then if you're engaged with me, you've seen my content, I've been giving you a lot of informational content for a wide range of time, for a whole range of time, maybe about a week or maybe a month or maybe 6 months, about a year. If I then come up with a product, what are the probabilities of you going ahead and picking up my product or the service? There's a much higher probability, maybe even a 5 or maybe even 6 out of 10 times you may pick up my product, because I've been offering that kind of value to you for a long period of time. So not only have I given you a lot of content, a lot of value, you also see me as an authority in that particular niche. Now, remember, the customer don't really buy a product, they buy an entire experience, and that is what you're trying to build when you actually get a client on board. Now, if you did notice carefully, I mentioned the points about having your customers, building a customer base, and maybe having your own audience, becoming an authority, and creating an experience. Now, how do you go about and form all this? That is basically the step three, in where you have to create content, you need to have traffic, and you need to have your email list. These three elements are really required if you want to succeed online and if you really want to make money blogging. This doesn't go only for blogging, this goes for just about any business. You're using your content as a marketing strategy, you're trying to build in traffic, and you're trying to build your email list. Your traffic and your email list sort of work together, but none of it actually goes hand in hand without actually having a content. Yes, you need to have a niche. Once you have a niche, then you start creating content around it. You start giving educational content. You're basically how to do so and so, how to. Now, you may have seen a number of videos. I personally have come up with videos as to, like, for example, how to create blog topics. Now, that is informational. Now, on the similar lines, create a lot of these educational content, have, whether it is blog articles, whether it is video, whether it is audio, whether it is images and infographics, etc. All kinds of various content has to be created. Now your content has to be so good that someone actually reading your content doesn't need to go to any other source to figure out if there's a better content than yours. Now what does it actually help in the long run? With content that is so detailed, your search engine such as Google get to know there's a lot of people engaging with this particular content, and slowly your content starts getting shown up on Google search results. Now, end of the day, Google would really like to serve its audience. It's in the business of serving audience with the best information. Anyone who's got a problem, anyone who wants some kind of a solution, what do? Go immediately online onto Google, search, type out their particular keyword and search for the article. Now, and Google, what it would like to do is to give the best information out to the audience. And this is as simple as what search engine optimization is, wherein you provide, Google has to give the best value to its customers. And hence, if you are able to address that, if you are able to solve all the problems a customer has, you have really mastered the traffic game. So the traffic, again, like I said, you can actually have your various platforms. Now, if obviously you're either, if you've seen my course, the blogging course, I mentioned various platforms in which you can actually get your traffic out of, whether it is social media, whether it is online forums and YouTube and all kinds of different platforms. Everything comes back to your website. Now, once you come onto your website, it is how you capture that particular lead. And that is where you have to start building your email list as well. And how do you build your email list? You either give a freebie, a lead magnet. And now, like again, in the course, which I've actually mentioned, the blogging for beginners course, I've mentioned clearly what are the different kinds of lead magnets you can have. You can either have a ebook, or maybe a course, or maybe a software, or any kind of free consultation, etc. Now, all these are lead magnets in which a customer is ready to exchange their email ID for the particular freebie that you're actually giving. Now, since you're giving a freebie, that doesn't mean you give something which is below par. That also really has to be of value. So if you create your content which is so good that you build your traffic, and from your traffic in turn you get your email list, if you can master these three, you can really make it in blogging. Now, yes, we did mention about the various options to consider for blogging, but yes, options can always be there. But the main idea is like what I said, the previous slide, of creating content, traffic, and email lists. If you can get all these three, any of this can actually work very well for you. Now, yes, I did mention about affiliate marketing. Now, affiliate marketing, as you all know, is basically promoting someone else's product, and you get a commission out of it if someone clicks on your link and goes ahead with the purchase. In the similar lines, you sell digital products, you create your own online courses. Now this is a huge market, online courses, and you should be considering that as well. I feel everyone can actually teach. You all have some kind of knowledge which you can impart, and that convert it into a course and have an online course of your own, because that end of the day is your own product which is sitting on your website, and you can start generating revenue out of that. Create and sell ebooks, coaching, consultancy, freelancing, online service, all is more or less a similar thing, wherein you are actually offering your professional services, your expertise, whether you're a content writer, you're an architect, or you're a chartered accountant, or any of those services. You are actually offering those services, and you're mentioning it explicitly on your website and your blog, so that you start getting clients for those. Then again, content writing and your membership sites. Now, I'll show you some live examples so that you get a better idea of what I've just mentioned over here. All right, so I've jumped on to one of my blog articles. Now, most of the blogs actually follow the similar kind of a framework. So I will actually show you how I actually work out on my blog articles as well. Now, I've mentioned about affiliate marketing. I mentioned about selling courses, all those various options previously. Now, have a look at this particular article. Now, this is something wherein I have gone and checked out what are the best domains and hosting services. Now, this is one of the articles. Now, my end goal in this particular article is to ensure that not only give that kind of information, but I also go ahead and try and sell or get people to actually click on the the various domain name and the hosting service providers here because I am an affiliate for that. Now you can see all the various options which I'm giving in over here. Now again, these are all options which I have tried and I know for sure they're really good. I don't go ahead and recommend products which I probably not used. Now SiteGround is something which I have been using for a very long time, and I'm very confident that if someone takes this on my recommendation, I'm not going to be chased around by someone coming and beating me up, because I know this is one of the best service providers available online. On the similar lines, you have other service providers. But now, before I go ahead and promote the 10 best host domain and hosting services, as you can see, I've got a whole lot of content actually written up. Now, yes, this is first I go ahead and check out what are the search traffic for domain and hosting services. I first figure that out, like I explained in another video of how you come up with the blog topics. I'll mention that link also in the description. Then first we will look at the central area, then we'll go on to the right side navigation. Then I talk about what exactly will you get in this article. That basically in the you'll by the end of this article you would have narrowed down on the best domain and hosting services. Next, what you should do is have a topic content table over here. The reason being, not everyone has the time to read your content, however long it is. They need to know that whatever they have actually come in over here, that actually gets addressed. So having a table like this really helps. So go ahead and for instance, this particular topic of the domain and hosting, I've gone ahead and listed out what all basic questions people are asking. Now, how do I know that? I can go ahead to Google and I can just type out domain and hosting services. Now, when I type out domain and hosting services, you will get to see, maybe there are, here you go. You'll get to see a lot of other questions people keep asking. Now, if I click on this, I'll see some questions. Now, it keeps adding up. So these are all possible questions that you can in turn add to your article as well. And that is how you go ahead and create this entire set of questions. So once you have this entire set of questions, then you go ahead and write some content around it. Maybe like I've been saying, that once you have about 15 to 20 such topic ideas, have about 150 to 200 words or maybe even 300 words. There itself comes here 3,000 to 4,000 worded article. Now there I go ahead with I give everything, right from what is a domain name, what is web hosting, and then what are the different domain name extensions possible. I even give external link, which is also very important when you're working on your optimizing your content as well. So I go ahead and I include a video as well, how exactly to check your domain name is actually available. Now, if you do notice, as you keep scrolling, I've said that, for example, look at tools such as Namecheap or GoDaddy. Now you can see that I've given a hyperlink to Namecheap. Now, guess where this goes to? This goes, yes, to my affiliate link. This is my affiliate link where if someone clicks on it and if they go ahead and make a purchase, I get a commission for it. On the similar lines, you can see again, is a domain name and the URL the same thing. You will see all these questions are from the various questions that comes up in Google as well. Is your domain name and URL the same thing? Do I need a domain name for hosting? What is a domain name example? So these are frequently asked questions, which I've included all those, and I've come up with my article on all these topics. So once I go ahead with the 3 tips as well, all various frequently asked questions in one particular article. Once I've completed all that, then I come to my top 10 domain name and hosting services, where I talk about each particular hosting service provider. Now, it's very important that once you create an article, you come back and update it as well. Now, it's time for me to update this article as well. So maybe what I would do is I would probably include more content around this, give more features, give more benefit. What are the price barriers? All those options can be added. And maybe I might take off one or two of them, or maybe I might add a couple of options as well. So it's always important that yes, you do create articles. You also keep updating your articles. Now you know that I've covered 2 points over here. One is basically your content writing and also your affiliate marketing. You sign up with some of the affiliate marketing, the merchants, get your affiliate link, and then start including them like I've actually shown over here. For example, DreamHost, HostGetter, Hostinger, all these are links which if someone clicks and goes and purchases, I make a commission. Now, am I doing anything to promote this? Absolutely nothing. This is an article which has been written. I have optimized it for search engine. Whatever traffic that comes in this, if they read it, if they click, I get paid for it if they go ahead and purchase. So that is why affiliate marketing is very powerful, and you should be using it in your articles as well. So I've covered content and affiliate marketing. Now let's go to the right hand navigation. As you can see in the right hand navigation, again, I have got some of my banners over here, which is again, like I said, the SiteGround, which I highly recommend for hosting. ConvertKit is another tool which I keep promoting a lot. Some few others as well, like Bluehost, your Shopify, some of the other tools. Now this is a link to another article of mine, create a blog and WordPress step by step. Now another article over here, free social media posts. All these are various affiliate marketing links as well. And right on top, I have this where I say that I speak a little about myself and click here to avail free consultation. So what am I doing here? I'm promoting my consultation services also, which in any case I have mentioned over here. So this is an example of a blog article, but I'm also integrating my consulting, my learning, that's basically online courses, and more of my affiliate marketing options are available under resources. Now, as you can see in the consulting page, while it loads, you will get to see that I have mentioned about, yes, apart from blogging and affiliate marketing, I'm also into all these, basically content, social media marketing, etc. And avail a free consultation. I've mentioned it over here. This is basically what I've been saying, your consultancy services or your freelancing services, you can start promoting that as well on your website. Now, before I do forget, now your blog is basically, I mean, you really do not know from where your customer is going to be coming. Not everyone is going to be typing out your domain name directly and then going through in a sequential manner. Your blog article may throw up maybe on your search engines, maybe it may even show up on your social media as well. So you really do not know from where your audience is coming. So once your audience come on a particular page, it is important you try to give in as much information as possible and have lead magnets. Now, one thing you may notice in your screen is that as soon as you come onto this particular page or my website, a pop-up comes up saying that get free tips and courses and all this, enter your email ID. Now it's not coming for me because I keep refreshing this on a regular basis and I've closed the pop-up for my window, but first time users will get to see that. So that's another way of how you can actually capture the customer's email ID. Either you offer a free, now some people ask me, why should you offer an ebook and why should you give it free of cost? I mean, yes, there's a lot of effort which goes into creating an ebook, but again, that ebook helps you get the customer's email ID, and that is someone, if they've actually taken that ebook, that obviously means they're engaging or they're even resonating with the kind of content that you are actually creating. So that is a very potential lead for you. So yes, you're creating an ebook, but nevertheless, it's always great to have a lead magnet to capture that particular email ID. Now, like I said, the consultancy, I have shown you online courses. Again, like I said, you obviously know the various courses that I keep promoting. I have my free course and my paid courses as well. Now, let's go through this as well. Now, this is my resources as well, wherein I mention the various tools which I keep using as well and which I highly recommend. Now, what do you guess all these are? These are again some of the free tools are there, like your Google Trends, your analytics are all free tools. Of course, there are some of the paid tools as well, and some of these paid tools are my affiliate links. So anyone goes ahead with any of these and purchases it, I get a commission out of it. So it's always helpful to have a resources page also. And to be honest, a lot of sales actually happen for me from my resources page as well, because I'm giving a complete a page which has got all my tools and resources, and someone going through it will probably feel, okay, let's see if I want to actually create landing pages, or if I want to create online courses or a payment gateway, SEO tools, I go ahead to one of those. If it is of interest to me, I go ahead, click on it. I'm not hard selling over here. All I'm doing is giving information, and if it's something which connects with that particular audience, they go ahead and pick it up as well. So this is as far as your affiliate marketing. I've shown you online courses, the consultancy as well, and your blog articles. Now, traffic, like I said, you have to create excellent articles and which is optimized as well, and start promoting in various platforms to get your traffic. Now, another very important thing which we did mention about, out of the three, one is basically content, the traffic, and then the other one is email list. Now, the easiest and probably the fastest way to grow your email is by giving free content. Now, you all know that I have got these two free courses, which is basically the WordPress for beginners and blogging for beginners. Now, the level at which I have done this. I mean, you know it for yourself. You have gone through the courses, so you know whether it's good, bad, or ugly. But nevertheless, I will open my own ConvertKit, the email account which my tool which I use and I keep recommending. You can see for yourself the blogging for beginners course. I have run this promotion and I put it online for just about 10 days. And in 10 days, I've got altogether about 1,075 total subscribers. Now, this is by offering free content. Now, you all, whoever's taken up my course knows that once you actually sign up, you get your chapters for the next 14 days. And I've just been giving whatever information possible out for free. So this is one way of actually building your email list. Another one, of course, which I did mention is my WordPress course. Again, you can see that I've got about 1,052 students who have actually enrolled for my WordPress course. Now this again, like I said, is all being given free of cost. And that is what I'm saying, that if you really want to actually build your email list, give free content. Whether it really depends upon how long you want to give your free content, whether you want to give it just for a week or you want to give it for 6 months or 1 year, that's completely up to you. During this time, you can start pushing your other services. Like I said, your consultancy services, maybe your courses, or some of the concentrate a lot of affiliate marketing as well, because that is what is going to be really giving you a lot of income while you're building your email list. But like I said, it is not difficult to create your email list. Keep creating content which is of real value, and people would really resonate with that and go that extra mile to help. And I know for sure that you can build your database. Now, one final thing which I did mention is about your membership sites. Now, how do you go ahead and create a membership site? I will be creating a membership site and I will create a video out of this and I'll showcase a tutorial. But on WordPress, now this is one reason why I have been going on telling everyone, do not go for those free tools like your Blogger and Wix and all. I've got nothing against those, but when you're looking at really enhancing and monetizing your website, you need to have great features. Now, WordPress gives you that kind of option. Let's say I've been telling you about membership sites. Now, what are membership sites? Membership sites are wherein you can actually, just like your Facebook, start creating a community, your own in-house community on your website, wherein you can get people to sign up, and you can even give membership options that you're going to be giving some amount of content for free. But if they want premium content, you're going to be charging for that. It could be as less as maybe about 100 rupees or something per month. Now, two tools which I really recommend. This, of course, is a free tool which you can actually get on WordPress itself. It's called BuddyPress, where you can just install this plugin and immediately you have a forum ready on your website. Now, is that available on the free tools? Definitely not. Now, another tool which is a paid tool is something which I also been using, and this is something which I'm integrating also, which is basically called your Buddy Boss, sorry. And that is basically, you can see very clearly is written, sell membership, courses, and build online communities. It's a fantastic tool. You can even probably check out the demo as well. I'll get the link for the demo as well below. You can sign up for that and check out how this tool actually works. Yes, this is a paid tool nevertheless, but you have a free tool which is not to that extent, but nevertheless you can use this for free in BuddyPress. Just install this in your WordPress and you're ready to go. So back in our presentation over here, so we did cover all these, and you know that now what is affiliate marketing, selling your digital products, you're selling online courses, creating and selling ebooks, your coaching, consultancy, freelancing, online services, content writing, and membership site. So yes, in the course, the blogging course, I've also mentioned of other options, even including Google AdSense. Now, like I've been saying, Google AdSense, to get it approved also, even if you're on your free tool like your Blogger, it takes time because you need to complete your website. You need to have a lot of content. You need to have some basic amount of traffic before Google AdSense approves your blog and you can start displaying ads. So yes, that holds good even if you're going to be putting it on your WordPress site. But now, Google AdSense, unless you have phenomenal traffic coming onto your website, it really doesn't make sense. I mean, you can go ahead and put it, I've got nothing against it. Once your account is approved, you can go ahead, sign up and get your code and include it into your website and start showcasing ads. But trust me, it's not going to give you the kind of income which you're actually looking at. The biggest income generators are your online courses, your ebooks or whatever that you're actually creating, affiliate marketing for sure, and your services that you're going to be providing. Of course, content writing as well. Frankly, this 8 are going to be really good for you, and that's why I have selected this out, and I've even mentioned that in the course as well as over here. So I hope this actually gives, this particular video gives you a good understanding of what all you can actually do with these various options mentioned over here. All I'd like to say is treat blogging as a real business, just like any other business, not just a pastime. Now, if you really want to just, if you just like writing content and publishing it online with absolutely no other goals in terms of monetizing it, well, please go ahead with only the free tool. You don't have to go with the paid WordPress.org or buying a domain and hosting. Absolutely not. But if you're really considering blogging as a serious business, go ahead, like what I've actually mentioned, with your own WordPress, your own hosting, and definitely consider all these options which I've actually said, and take one at a time, start building it, start first check out your niche, and then go ahead and sell, find out products which actually has affiliate programs for your particular niche, and accordingly create your courses, and you'll be able to make money with your blogging. And like I said, treat blogging as just another business, and most important, play the waiting game. Be there for a long time, have patience, and keep churning out content which is really optimized, and have, like I said, your goal in mind as to, yes, I need to sell my product, and then if I need to sell my product, I have to start working at least about 2 weeks or 3 weeks before, start giving free content, and toward the end start promoting the courses or your products or your even your affiliate programs. I hope this has helped you all, and I guess this would probably be one of the last videos for this particular blogging course. If you are interested in more, I've got links to my courses as well in the description. You could select any one of those. Once again, thank you all.